Well, good evening, everybody. Todd Marino with you at the Homer Dome, where tonight it's the Homer Center Wildcats taking on the Marion Center Stingers. Girls Heritage Conference basketball. Happy you're along to join us here tonight. We'll talk about the teams, get you our starting lineups as we begin the January portion of the Heritage Conference schedule. This is when it begins to get a little more serious. We're just a month away from the trip to the KCAC. Thanks for joining us here tonight. It is Heritage Conference basketball between the Homer Center Wildcats and the Marion Center Stingers on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
It's the Black Friday year-end sales event at Luther Ford, the best time of the year to get into a new vehicle. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. That's right, 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, 0 payments for up to 90 days. Excludes taxes, title, and license fees. When it comes to America's best-selling brand, Ford, nobody beats Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or shop 24/7 at LutherFordHomerCity.com.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Back at the Homer Dome tonight, it's the Homer Center Wildcats, the Marion Center Stingers, the first of a lot of action here on Renda Digital TV. This week, our presenting sponsor tonight, the Indiana Regional Medical Center, IRMC, Better Health, Better Life. As we get set to bring you this one here today, let's take a look at these two teams and what they have done so far this season. Marion Center, near the top of the Heritage Conference. They are 6-1 and 5-1 in the Heritage Conference. Of course, they are one of the two top teams so far in the Heritage Conference West. Homer Center, of course, also in the western half of the bracket. And the Stingers come in at 6-1, 5-1 in the Heritage. Their wins over River Valley by 5. Cambria Heights, they beat them by 7 points. Win over Purchase Line by 18, and that was a surprise to some. Not that they should win, but that they should win by that margin against a team that is pretty talented. They also beat United, which is surprisingly strong this year. 55-52 was that one. And then win over Portage, 55-49. So a lot of close games for Marion Center. They beat Punxsutawney, which was previously undefeated. They beat them last week in the tournament at Red Bank Valley. 55-52 was the score there, so they knocked Punxsutawney from the unbeaten ranks. So their one loss this season has come in the Heritage Conference. That was to Penns Manor, which, as usual, is strong. Penns Manor keeps losing girls to graduation and just plugging in new ones, and they can play. They beat Marion Center 53-37, but the Stingers are looking forward to a rematch there in the West. So Marion Center at 6-1 overall, 5-1 in the Heritage Conference. For the Homer Center Wildcats, it's been a bit of a struggle this season, 2-7. And their 2 wins have come in the Heritage Conference. They are 2-3 in conference. Their wins have come over the 2 Conemaugh. Conemaugh Township 39-31 and Conemaugh Valley 66-56. Their losses to Penns Manor 53-23, to West Shamokin 41-36. They lost to River Valley 49-28. And the other losses have come out of conference to Punxsutawney 43-18 to Bishop Carroll, 59-26. And then last week in the Richland Holiday Tournament, they lost 46-32 to the host school Richland, and they lost 34-29 to Black Valley. So Homer Center at 2-7 overall, 2-3 in the Heritage Conference. Teams warming up on the floor in front of us. We thank you for joining us here on Renda Digital TV. A Heritage Conference West matchup. I mentioned we're just, a month away from the road to the KCAC completion, and Marion Center at this point is in position to be one of the teams that is competing for a trip to the KCAC. Homer Center has some work to do to get back into the race. We'll see if the Wildcats can take that first step tonight. Homer Center, Marion Center, Heritage Conference action. Our presenting sponsor again, the Indiana Regional Medical Center. You're watching Heritage Conference girls basketball action here on Renda Digital TV.
Hutton Blues Insurance is proud to support high school basketball.
I'm Shannon. We're excited to sponsor the Hutton Blues 3-for-3 promotion again this season.
Cheer on Indiana County boys and girls to make a lot of three-point shots this season.
For every three-pointer, we'll donate $3 to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, up to $3,000.
So here's to a lot of made three-pointers and wins for our area teams.
And remember, for all of your insurance needs, think Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
IRMC at Chestnut Ridge is your keystone to your family's healthy life. 3D mammography, dermatology, pediatrics, physical and occupational therapy, sports medicine, and many more vital life services. And of course, Urgicare. 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge, next to the Chestnut Ridge Golf Resort. Get in, get out, get better.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
We're back at Homer Center, where tonight it's the Homer Center Wildcats and the Marion Center Stingers in Girls Heritage Conference action. These couple of teams are going at it here tonight, but this is one of a number of games that we have on our Renda Media stations this week, or on Renda Digital TV, I should put it correctly. Tonight, this game. Tomorrow, we are at Marion Center for the Homer Center boys taking on the Stinger boys. And that'll be our second game this week. On Wednesday, we're at Marion Center again. The River Valley girls travel to Marion Center, a rematch of the game played earlier this week. So a little Marion Center heavy on those ones. On Thursday, Marion Center's at the River Valley boys. And then I don't know that we have that one. I don't believe that we do. I think that just is going to be a Renda Digital TV video-only presentation. But on Friday, we've got a doubleheader planned at River Valley. The River Valley teams taking on the Penns Manor teams, and especially the girls' game. That'll be a really, really interesting outcome in that one. So that's all on our Renda Digital TV this week. There's Indiana High basketball as well. I know they're playing Friday, Shaler in Indiana, but I don't know what the rest of the schedule is for Indiana through the course of the week on Renda Digital TV. But all of our Renda Digital TV action you can get by going to any of our Renda Media websites. And so just go to the website of your choice. For instance, WCCSradio.com. And the screen is right there for each of the games that we're presenting this week. And you click on that screen and you're watching the game. It's just that simple. So going to come back, give you the starting lineups from these two teams after we take this brief timeout, just 60 seconds, here on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
I got one for you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what's black, white, and dented all over?
I give up.
The company truck? Yeah, it's bad. But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim and can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you, that's simple human sense.
Get your instant quote today at wallbackinsurance.com or call us at 724-479-9378. More choices, more savings, more reasons to choose Wallback.
Dan and
Back at Homer Center High School tonight. Girls Heritage Conference action between the Marion Center Stingers and the Homer Center Wildcats. Of course, these are two programs with a lot of history and a lot of recent history as well. Both of these teams in the last 5 years have been at Hershey playing for the state championship. And Homer Center losing to Kennedy Catholic, and that's who Marion Center lost to as well, even though Marion Center really should have won that game. There are a lot of people think that Marion Center actually did win that game, except for a bad call here or there, but that's the way things go when you get into high school basketball. And no sour grapes. All teams move on, and next year you're a whole new edition. But in back-to-back seasons, these two teams both got to Hershey in the state championship game, both of them falling to Kennedy Catholic. And then, of course, last year at Penn's Manor, in a game we had at Armstrong High, they took care of their team, and Kennedy Catholic was there, and they got knocked out by Bishop McCourt, and Penn's Manor took care of business in that game as well. All right, so that's all in the past. Now we're thinking about this season, the top teams in the Heritage Conference, and in the West, it has been Penn's Manor and Marion Center, two teams that have pretty well dominated action through the course of this season. River Valley is strong this year, so is United. Some people would say surprisingly strong, but if a team has a young McGinnis girl, you know that they're going to be pretty good. And so United Lions are doing some nice things. And as we watch this season unfold and understand that we're so close to getting to the KCAC already, and that December schedule, they put it together fast, and now you're on to the January portion of the schedule. The basketball gets a little more serious now. Teams are supposed to know each other now. Players are supposed to be able to play together because they've been doing so for over 8 weeks now. And so as it gets to this portion of the schedule and you begin to see teams for a second time, the action gets hotter and it becomes much more difficult to string together wins. For the Homer Center Wildcats, we've got a couple of girls who have been team leaders for them, stepping up, and as the season has gone on, Juliana Fabian has played very, very well. Taylor Rado has as well, and they know that they can always rely on Becca Marshall down low. And so those have been some of the girls that we know we're going to hear from them for the Homer Center Wildcats. Joss Bentz is another, and they get younger girls into the lineup. Kylie Beer, Taisha Bartlebaugh has been a key off the bench. Madison Bremlinger playing some good ball for Coach Nick Moore as well. For Coach Amy Trimble and her Stingers, well, familiar names. The Ruddick cousins, Avery and Olivia, have both played very well this year. Olivia especially has been a defensive force, and she has always been of that ilk, somebody who can play really hard defense. She's one of those ones we say she cleans the floor with her uniform. And they've got the big girl, Natalie Black, who has that mid-range set shot, especially from the baseline, and she's able to draw her defender away from the basket. So if there's a particularly active big girl on the other team, and she follows Natalie Black out to that 12-15 foot mark along the baseline, then that opens things up for someone to slash through that lane. Olivia Ruddick is certainly one that can do that. And, of course, Macy Miller is going to be a player to contend with anytime she is on a basketball floor. She's a penetrator. She's a slasher. She's a transition girl. She can shoot the three. She can basically do everything needed on a basketball floor. Going to have the introduction of our starting lineups coming up in just a moment or so. Also, the playing of our national anthem. We'll see if it's sung or just played tonight. Reading the rules of good conduct for the fans right now. And then we'll get our starting lineups ready to roll for you here today from Homer Center High School. Basketball on 3 straight nights here on Renda Digital TV. And all involving Marion Center teams, as a matter of fact. The girls tonight and Wednesday, and the boys playing tomorrow night here on Renda Digital TV. So those are the stories that we have for you tonight as we get set for our national anthem. The national anthem tonight from Homer Center High School. At the Homer Dome, we get set for the introduction of our starting lineups. Nick Moore and his Homer Center Wildcats, Amy Trimble and her Marion Center Stingers.
For the Lady Stingers.
Stinger starters. Freshman Amelia Kubica in the starting lineup tonight for Coach Trimble.
A junior, number 2, Avery Ruddick.
The senior Avery Ruddick.
A junior, number 4, Olivia
And
Ruddick.
another senior, her cousin Olivia Ruddick.
A junior, number 24, Macy Miller.
Senior Macy Miller and the senior Natalie Black.
And senior, number 30, Natalie Black.
So for Marion Center, Black, Miller, Avery Ruddick, Olivia Ruddick, and Kubica. Now for the Homer Center Wildcats. 2-7 coming into the game, 2-3 in the Heritage Conference. And first off the bench is Madison Brenlinger, the sophomore. Another sophomore, Taylor Rado, who will run the point for the Stinger Wildcats. Julia Fabian, she as well is a sophomore. It's a young basketball team. And Josh Spence, the junior. And the only senior in the starting lineup is Becca Marshall. It's interesting watching Julia Fabian play because you recognize she looks physically like her older sister, and she plays a lot like her as well. So here we go. Two ball teams getting set for their final instructions. Wildcats still out on the floor. Come over to see Coach Moore. Coach Trimble with her ball team as well. Dan Fletcher will get this one underway with the toss of the ball at midcourt. And we're ready to play some ball here tonight on Renda Digital TV. Our presenting sponsor, IRMC. Better health, better life. This gym is stone quiet. It's almost like we're at a golf match. But they'll get it going. Here we go. Black for Marion Center. They're working the basket to our right. White for Homer Center. And Fabian will jump for the Wildcats. And Mr. Fletcher puts the ball in the air. The game is underway. The tip is controlled by Homer Center, but taken away. And Macy Miller will take it for Marion Center. She is stripped by Fabian, who then goes length of the floor and lays it in. And Homer Center creates the first turnover of the game and gets the first points. Julia Fabian with the play there. It's 2-0 Wildcats. Here's Avery Ruddick to Natalie Black baseline. She's trapped there, and the Stingers are on the line, and they have turned it over on their first 2 possessions of this basketball game. Taylor Rado will walk the basketball up the floor. She'll be met at midcourt by Macy Miller. Fabian steps out left side on the wing. She gets the screen from Marshall and then comes back up top to Rado. Marshall now steps high post and then vacates again. Rado will reset to the right side. Bentz steps out. Her pass inside, and it was actually Brendlinger, and it was stolen away. Kubica will shoot from the other side for Marion Center. Rebound for Avery Ruddick, and her 2 rattles off the rim, doesn't go down. Natalie Black, the offensive rebound, and she is fouled. So 2 offensive rebounds there for Marion Center and a second chance opportunity. Natalie Black will step to the free throw line. She's a good free throw shooter. She hits her first. And another to come. And that one is off the back of the iron. Battling for the rebound is Olivia Ruddick, and she gets it out to Kubica. Misses. Black there for the rebound. She misses. Gets another offensive rebound. And 3 more chances for Marion Center and another foul on Homer Center. And so a foul on Brendlinger first, and now on Bentz, and Natalie Black finds herself right back on the free throw line. She misses another. Those are rare for Natalie to miss from the free throw line, but she's missed 2 in a row. Another one on the way. And that one will softly fall through, and we're tied at 2. Now pressure in the backcourt from Marion Center. Marshall to Rado. She sees the trap coming. Miller almost gets it away, and up the floor it comes and out of bounds. Off the hands of Brendlinger. Second turnover on the Wildcats. Marion Center creating pressure in the backcourt. Here's Miller. And Fabian almost got away from her again. Miller uses the screen from Black, actually dribbled away from it. Up top it comes to Olivia Ruddick. Her pass, Rado, quick hands, steals it away. Now here comes Taylor Rado up the floor to the foul line. She'll hand it back to Brendlinger, and then Rado will get it and reset the offense. Marshall comes high post. She's going to set the screen, and they'll get the switch they wanted. Rado comes baseline for Fabian. Now they've got Black drawn away from the basket. Ball goes low for Marshall and almost stolen away from her. It's still free underneath. And they're going to try to tie her up, and they do. Ball belongs to Marion Center. At the 5:54 mark in a 2-2 game. Now they're going to turn it around and say the other way. They're going to say that on the opening tip, Homer Center did not control, but Marion Center did. And it looked like Homer Center had it, and Marion Center swiped it away. But it is Wildcats ball. Fabian to bring it in. Looks for Rado, who backs her defender out. Then coming around is Miller to slap it away from her out of bounds. Wildcats need to find a way to get it where they're not trapped on the sideline or baseline. They do to Rado, and she comes all the way up front. Miller pastes herself on Rado and then gets after it again. The feed is to Marshall. And Becca will bring it up top, followed by Natalie Black. There's Rado. Miller steps out on her again. To the right side, Rado will come baseline for Brenlinger. Low for Marshall, and she put it on the floor and then lost it off her hand out of bounds. Turnover number 4 on Homer Center. We're tied at 2. 5.5 left in the first quarter. Macy Miller long to the corner for Kubica. That's a 3. It doesn't go. Rebound on the backside for Avery Ruddick, and she'll bring it back outside. Olivia Ruddick looks for the backdoor cut from Miller, who bobbles, gets it, and then shoots it from 12 feet and knocks her in. Stingers take their first lead of the night. Miller all over Rado again, and Taylor will come long and find Brenlinger, and then long for Benson out of bounds. Wildcat turnover is their 5th of this first quarter. Here comes Macy Miller. Avery Ruddick right side high. Cross court. Kubica for 3. No. Olivia Ruddick ticks it back to Avery Ruddick, and she tries to penetrate, and as she does, she bounces off of Homer Center's Joss Bentz and is called for the travel. Turnover number 3 on Marion Center. And here's Fabian for Homer Center. To the right side, pressured and stolen by Avery Ruddick. And then I think that they are going to get Brenlinger on the reach here. No, they call Fabian. So a Wildcat turnover. And on top of that, a foul. Stingers by 2. Just inside the arc. Black with the set shot. Doesn't go. Rebound. Kubica feeds Miller. Miller tried to dribble away from the defender. Through for Avery or Olivia Ruddick. Her shot does not go. But another offensive rebound for Marion Center. Here's Macy Miller. Feed it low. Olivia. And Olivia Ruddick with her first points of the night. 6-2 Marion Center. Fabian in the backcourt. This pass stolen away by Macy Miller. And to the corner, Kubica's shot high off the top of the board, it looked like. And on the rebound, a held ball with the possession arrow pointing to Marion Center. Timeout called on the floor. 6-2. Marion Center the lead, and you're watching it on Renda Digital TV.
The van hasn't returned your call? Chuck and a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Back at the Homer Dome, 6-2. Marion Center with the lead over Homer Center. First quarter action. Just a technical note. There might be some difficulty with the clock that you see on your screen. It does show the official time at 3 minutes 43 seconds left in the first quarter. It'll be Marion Center basketball to the left of their own basket. Miller will bring it in. And The inbounds is to Natalie Black. Back her defender down and then get the pass off. Avery Ruddick will penetrate. She's bumped. And looks like this one will be on Marshall. Although it could also be on. Well, it looks like it is on Joss Bentz. We'll wait till they put it up on the board, but that looked like what the signal was. Ruddick will miss the free throw and get another. Stingers having difficulty from the line. Yeah, it is the second foul on Bentz. And the second shot does not go. So it remains 6-2, ball to Homer Center. And here come the Wildcats with Taylor Rado. Grayson Silvas on the floor for Marion Center. Wildcats will turn it over. Miller comes the other way. Olivia Ruddick finds Avery Ruddick. Her pass for Black. She goes to the floor, keeps the possession alive. Low for Silvas, and the two. Great feed there from Ruddick to Silvas for her first points of the night. And Homer Center with 8 turnovers now, make it 9 as Black steps in front and intercepts a pass. Miller for the Stingers. Olivia Ruddick, dribble to the baseline, then swing back around. Backdoor cut. There's Miller down the lane. And she will collide with Homer Center's Joss Bentz, who is going to be called for her 3rd foul. And she's going to have to get out of there. Macy Miller to the line shooting 2. And the Wildcats, after this first free throw, will get Kylie Beer onto the floor. Miller hits the first free throw. Beer replaces Bentz. Second shot on the way. And it's a little strong, and the rebound, Marshall of Homer Center. 9-2. Marion Center leads on a 9-point run. This will be a foul on Macy Miller, her first, team's first. Actually, they have 2 on Homer or Marion Center. Fabian to bring it in for the Wildcats. To Rado. Up the right side. Pressured all the way to the baseline, and there Miller pressures some more. This pass out is going to go into the backcourt, out of bounds. Turnover on Homer Center. Their 9th of the quarter. And a timeout is called. 9-2 Marion Center. You are watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
IRMC at Chestnut Ridge is your keystone to your family's healthy life. 3D mammography, dermatology, pediatrics, physical and occupational therapy, sports medicine, and many more vital life services. And of course, Urgicare. 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge, next to the Chestnut Ridge Golf Resort. Get in, get out, get better.
Nick Moore, the Wildcats coach, not liking what he was seeing as his team has turned the basketball over 9 times here in the first quarter. They trail 9-2 to Marion Center, and it is Stingers basketball, their end of the floor. Miller to bring it in. She'll come long to Olivia Ruddick. Marshall picks her up defensively. Handback is to Miller, and Marshall will follow after her. A little diamond and one action here for Marion Center. Or Homer Center, I should say, defensively. Black penetrates the baseline, then comes out to Olivia Ruddick, or to Avery Ruddick. Then all the way back out front it comes to Macy Miller, and she's chased after by 2. To the corner, that's a 2. Doesn't go for Avery Ruddick. Ball free, and Miller comes up with it. Pushes it out to Olivia Ruddick. They can reset. Here's Avery. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Olivia Ruddick to Natalie Black. Up front, Avery Ruddick thought about a three, instead puts it on the floor. Up top for Olivia once more. Cross court to Avery, gets the screen from Black, penetrates, and the lay-in. English is that one in. 2 for Avery, her first 2 points of the night. 1:25 left, and it's 11-2. It's an 11-0 run for Marion Center. Marshall for Homer Center. Black got after her, but Marshall has to chase it down in the back court. Rado will penetrate right side. Feed it to the corner, Brenlinger out front for Marshall. Approaching the 1 minute mark of the first quarter, here's Rado. She'll come down the lane, use the left hand, and get the foul. And 2 coming now for Taylor Rado. Foul is the second on Natalie Black. Rado will miss the first free throw. That is the first free throw of the night for Homer Center. Black is out and Kubica back in for the Stingers. Rado's second shot for the Wildcats, and that one rolls off. And the rebound for Avery Ruddick. Outlet is to Macy Miller. Miller up the right side. Chased after. And get away from her defender. Comes across for Silvas. Inside the foul line. Shot doesn't go. Rebound out of bounds to Homer Center. So Wildcats trying to find some points. They scored the first 2 of the game and have given up the next 11. And we're approaching the 30-second mark left in the first quarter. Marshall sets the screen for Beer. Rado now will come the other way, and the pass will be tipped out of bounds by Miller. 29.2 seconds left in the quarter. And Nick Moore quickly gets Mia Slater off the bench and sends her in for Taylor Rado. Fabian looks for somebody inbounds. She'll lob it for Marshall, who gets it away. Now she's got the double team, finds Fabian, her drive, and that's a really, really nice shot by Julia Fabian as she found herself all the way below the basket. And that breaks that 11-0 run. Now here's Kubica for Marion Center, and she'll hit it from 15 for her first points. All 5 starters have scored now for Marion Center. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Kylie Beer. She's going to launch it for 3, and it's off the rim, and the quarter will end. Marion Center leads Homer Center 13-4 after 1, and you're watching it on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
It's the Black Friday year-end sales event at Luther Ford, the best time of the year to get into a new vehicle. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. That's right, 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, 0 payments for up to 90 days. Excludes taxes, title, and license fees. When it comes to America's best-selling brand, Ford, nobody beats Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or shop 24/7 at LutherFordHomerCity.com.
Ready to go for the second 8 with the Homer Center Wildcats trailing Marion Center 13-4. And Taisha Bartlebaugh makes her first appearance of the night for the Wildcats. Taylor Rado is back on the floor for Homer Center as well. And question at the scorer's table, as evidently the possession clock is, or the possession arrow is not functioning correctly. Will be Homer Center basketball to begin this quarter. Maybe they have that fixed now. Fabian will bring it in to Rado in the backcourt. Taylor to Julia Fabian, right side high. Avery Ruddick defends. Bartlebaugh steps out right side. Looks for the backdoor cut from Beer. It's not there. Bartlebaugh now looking for that cut from Marshall, and her pass is intercepted. It is the 10th turnover of the game on Homer Center. Just underway second quarter. Baseline here for Olivia Ruddick. Her pass out for Avery. Down the lane she comes, feeds Olivia, and then she lost it out of bounds. She went up as if to shoot, changed her mind in midair, and managed to get the pass off, but it was out of bounds. Rado for the Wildcats. Gets the screen from Fabian, finds Marshall on the right. Bartlebaugh posts low against Silvis. The ball is kicked by Olivia Ruddick out of bounds. Nick Moore, is he signaling a timeout? He is. All right. So Nick Moore signals timeout. Wildcat basketball when we return. 13-4. Stingers lead it on Renda Digital TV.
The Indiana County Technology Center is now accepting enrollment in our adult education programs. The ICTC's adult education programs offer in-demand post-secondary programs tailored to empower student success. From cosmetology to welding and practical nursing, the ICTC has a program for everyone. Indiana County Technology Center, empowering tomorrow's workforce.
This holiday.
Nick Moore had a specific play he wanted to draw up for this inbounds pass, so he called the timeout. Julia Fabian will bring it in. Teammates in a box. Too low, too high. And Fabian looks for her target on the inbounds. Marshall is one of them there, and that's a 5-second violation. Never got the pass in. So the turnover, and the Stingers control, leading at 13-4. Macy Miller right side, doubled on the sideline. It's swiped away by Marshall. Marshall up the right side. She'll try to take Kubica down low, powers it up, doesn't get it. Tips the rebound though, and there for Homer Center once more is Fabian. Inside for Marshall, misses the shot, tangles then with Avery Ruddick. It's a held ball, and the arrow will point to Homer Center. I don't know that it should. Did they not have the ball to start this second quarter? At any rate, here they come. Wildcats look to toss it in, find Bartlebaugh. And here's Rado up top. Taylor looks for the slashing Fabian. Bartlebaugh steps out instead and gets the ball. Now to the baseline. There Fabian is, and her three is a little strong. Backside rebound for Kubica. And here comes Miller for Marion Center. Beer and Marshall will chase after her. Down low. Oh, good penetration. Avery Ruddick finds Olivia Ruddick for two. The drive, the draw, and the dish. 15-4. Marion Center the lead. Taylor Rado with the basketball. Julia Fabian tries to find the cutting. Marshall cannot. And here comes Marion Center the other way with Miller. Baseline, intending for Kubica, but the ball out of reach. Stingers' 5th turnover. Wildcats have turned it over 12 times. Homer Center basketball. Fabian will handle it and penetrate. Use the left hand, it won't go. Rebound, Avery Ruddick. Here comes Miller for Marion Center. Pull up and a 10-footer. Good roll. Nice little move there by Macy Miller. Her second field goal. She's got 5 points in the game. 17-4. Fabian will come baseline for Brendlinger, and then outside it comes. Rado's penetration. Nice move by Taylor, draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Taylor Rado 0 for 2 and now misses this one. Can't break the ice. Foul the second on Silvis, and there she goes. Taylor with only the 5th point for Homer Center tonight. And Marion Center will come baseline for Silvis. Kick out is for Avery Ruddick. The cross court for Kubica. And her shot is a 2, and it's good. Second bucket of the night for Amelia Kubica. Rado for Homer Center has the backdoor cut with Fabian. The left hand won't go. Possession arrow will point this time to Marion Center as Marshall gets tangled up with Olivia Ruddick. 4:44 left, first half. Stinger basketball leading 19-5. Macy Miller will find Olivia Ruddick, cross court for Avery, penetrate, and the shot won't go. Rebound from Marshall of Homer Center. And here comes Taylor Rado. Right side, pump fake Brenlinger, goes low for Bartlebaugh. Stingers steal it away. Ruddick is on the baseline though, and unable to control. So Wildcats get the ball back. Fabian to bring it in. And she'll come long for Marshall. Back to the corner for Fabian. That's a 3. It won't go. Rebound batted out and taken by Rado of Homer Center. They get another chance. Rado to the right elbow and then back outside. She gets it back. Left side, and here's Fabian. Bartlebaugh goes low. Fabian will back it out. Julia will come to the left side now, get the screen from Bartlebaugh, then set the screen for Brenlinger. Now here's Fabian again. Bartlebaugh's in the high post. She'll vacate there and go low. This pass for Fabian, and she'd lost it. Marshall to the floor, tied up. Possession arrow points to Homer Center. And there's a timeout on the floor. 19-5, Marion Center the lead. You're watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
America's leader in electric motor and generator repair wants to thank their customers, partners, and dedicated team members. IPS is proud to keep industries running smoothly all year long, delivering reliable service and support. As the year comes to a close, IPS wishes everyone a joyous holiday season filled with peace, happiness, and time with loved ones. Here's to a successful and prosperous new year for all. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
Season's greetings. It's Garrett Greek, your local S&T mortgage banker. The holidays are meant to be shared with friends and loved ones. I'm here to help get you into a home that's perfect for welcoming guests around the fireplace. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back at the Homer Dome, 3:33 left in the first half. It's been all Marion Center so far. The Stingers led 13-4 at the end of one. At this moment, it is 19-5. And the basketball will belong to Homer Center off the held ball. And Julia Fabian will bring it in. Does so to Taylor Rado. Back to Fabian in the corner. Launch the 3. And too strong. Backside rebound Brenlinger, though. And another chance for Homer Center. Here's Rado on the wing. Taylor makes some space. Marshall swing it across the top to Fabian. Now the crossover for her. Baseline for Brenlinger. Cross court is Rado. Defended by Avery Ruddick. Back up top, Brenlinger. Now here's Fabian. Fabian, jab step now to the baseline. She'll drive it. Look for Bartlebaugh low, but stepping in front, stealing it away is Avery Ruddick, and Marion Center comes the other way. Crossover for Macy Miller, and the penetrating driving layup. And she leads all scorers in this game with 7. It's 21-5. Marshall for Homer Center. Looking for a teammate. She'll come across the lane, kick it out. Brenlinger had the shot, decided instead she'd go low for Marshall, and her shot rolls off the rim. Bartlebaugh goes for that rebound, but can't get it away, and it's out of bounds off the Wildcats. Miller again for Marion Center. Screen from Avery Ruddick to the left side. Miller is triple teamed over there and fouled. Looks like they're looking at Becca Marshall. Maybe Julia Fabian. Yeah. Second on her. Second team foul of this second quarter. Here is Avery Ruddick. Miller cuts to the free throw line. To the baseline, she finds Kubica. The two won't go, but Miller is there for the hustling rebound. Her shot doesn't go. Silvas the rebound and the putback. Grayson Silvas with her second bucket. Makes it 23-5, and the Stingers just beat the Wildcats on the boards that time. Got themselves a few extra chances. This good feed down low for Bartlebaugh. What a good move by her, but she is fouled first. Taisha to control that pass, which was a hard pass, and then to make a move to the basket. She actually put it in, but the whistle had already blown. It's the third foul now on Silvas, and she'll come out of the Marion Center lineup. Inbounds for Taylor Rado, stolen away. Here comes Avery Ruddick up the left side of the floor. The layup won't go. Rebound chased after, and Stingers Kubica will get it back, but then throw it into the hands of Brenlinger of Homer Center. Now here's Julia Fabian, low for Bartlebaugh. Backs it down low, and it's stolen away. Miller, low. Olivia Ruddick, the two doesn't go. Kubica is there. She gets the offensive rebound. Driving shot here by Avery Ruddick. Kubica gets another offensive rebound, but it is a held ball. Arrow to Marion Center. A lot of second and third chances on the offensive end for the Stingers, and Miller has to tie that sneaker up. 1:09 left in the first half. 23-5, Marion Center. Avery Ruddick picks up the dribble, needs some help. She finds Kubica and Amelia to Olivia Ruddick. Cross court is for Natalie Black. She's not had the ball for a while. Olivia swinging around Avery to the corner. Kubica, that's a two. Her third of the night. 6 points for her, and it's 25-5. Inside a minute to go in the half. Brenlinger, baseline for Marshall of Homer Center. Back outside on the wing for Brenlinger. Cross court for Rado. Rado on the floor. Her drive, and off the glass and in, and she got the foul. Chance for a three-point play here for Taylor Rado. The foul on Kubica. And a rare bright spot in this first half for Homer Center. Rado now to convert the three. And she can't get it down. Rebound, Olivia Ruddick. Outlet is for Macy Miller. Long for Avery Ruddick. Her penetration, great play there by Avery Ruddick. Body control for her second field goal. And it's 27-7 with 17 seconds left. Low for Bartlebaugh. She controls, finds Marshall. Marshall at the free throw line. Kick it out for Fabian, then sets the screen for Fabian. Fabian comes to the left side instead. Brenlinger to Marshall. Across the free throw line, 3 seconds left in the half. Marshall, stop it. And the shot partially blocked. The horn will sound. We have played a half of basketball. It is Marion Center 27 and Homer Center 7. And you are watching Heritage Conference girls basketball here this evening on Renda Digital TV.
America's leader in electric motor and generator repair wants to thank their customers, partners, and dedicated team members. IPS is proud to keep industries running.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge is your keystone to your family's healthy life. 3D mammography, dermatology, pediatrics, physical and occupational therapy, sports medicine, and many more vital life services. And of course, Urgicare. 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge, next to the Chestnut Ridge Golf Resort. Get in, get out, get better.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Halftime, and it's 27-7. The Marion Center leading Homer Center in this Heritage Conference girls basketball action. The Stingers coming in at 6-1, 5-1 in the Heritage Conference, and they've taken a very positive first step toward raising their record to 6-1 in the Heritage and 7-1 overall. The Wildcats struggled in that first half, only 4 points in the first quarter, only 3 in the second, and not finding the offense anywhere. They're not getting a lot of shots off, and the scoring will certainly reflect that. Let's take a look at the numbers from that first half. Leading scorer in the game with 7 points is Marion Center's Macy Miller. Also for the Stingers, Amelia Kubica has 3 field goals for 6 points. Avery Ruddick, 4 points, both on 2-point field goals. Same for Olivia Ruddick, and the same for Grayson Silvas. All 3 of those girls have 4 points on the night, all on field goals. Free throw shooting in the first half, neither team was especially good. For the Stingers, just 3 out of 8 shooting free throws in that first half. Turnovers for Marion Center, they committed 7. For Homer Center, only 2 girls scoring, Julia Fabian with 4 and Taylor Rado with 3. The Wildcats are 1 for 5 shooting free throws in that first half. And the really damaging number for Homer Center, 9 turnovers in the first quarter and 7 in the second quarter. 16 turnovers overall for Marion Center in this basketball game at the half. And so the struggles for Marion Center, or for Homer Center, in finding offense. Marion Center is playing very, very well, high-pressure defense, and they are protecting the ball pretty well, too. Probably, if you ask Amy Trimble, what does your team need to do differently in this second half, she'd say better shot selection. But they're getting so many offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities that that high-tempo game is proving a little too difficult so far for Homer Center to handle. So at the half, Marion Center leading Homer Center 27-7. Our presenting sponsor tonight, the Indiana Regional Medical Center. Better health, better life. And you're watching Heritage Conference girls basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Season's greetings. It's Garrett Greek, your local S&T mortgage banker. The holidays are meant to be shared with friends and loved ones. I'm here to help get you into a home that's perfect for welcoming guests around the fireplace. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For short-term medical care, call the communities at Indian Haven. Their goal is to get you back home. For long-term care need, their team of skilled medical professionals is your team. 724-465-3900. Communities in Indian Haven, your bridge to home.
Since 1936, Walker Motor Company in downtown Kittanning has served Western Pennsylvania with its no-pressure, no-hassle environment. Whether you're looking for new GMC, used vehicle, service, or collision repair, come on over to Walker and see why they have been #1 for 6 years running.
It's the sounds of the season, all day, every day. Tune into Indiana's all-Christmas station, WDAD 100.3 FM and AM 1450, and streaming on WDADradio.com.
Homer City.
No.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
Back at the Homer Dome, where at the half it is Marion Center 27 and Homer Center 7, as the Wildcats are the first team back out on the floor. And yes, they are looking for offense tonight, and maybe that's why Coach Nick Morse sent them back out here, trying to find that basket. They were having difficulty doing that in the first half. Only 2 girls scoring in this game, Julia Fabian and Taylor Rado. Julia with 4 and Taylor with 3 points for Homer Center. So their struggles offensively. Of course, a lot of that had to do with possessing the ball as they were turning the basketball over way too frequently. And Marion Center coach Amy Trimble keeping our team in the locker room for now with 3 minutes to go. I want to give you an idea of the schedule for the rest of this week here on Renda Digital TV. In the Heritage Conference, we've got a lot of action for you, including tomorrow the Homer Center boys and the Marion Center boys. They will be playing each other, and that'll be here on Renda Digital TV, and that is from Marion Center. On Wednesday, we've got the River Valley girls at Marion Center. That'll be an interesting game because River Valley's girls have put together a pretty good season, and Marion Center obviously has as well. They're on their way to their 7th victory of the season today. They have played River Valley once to open the season and beat them by 5 points, 54-49. So that game will be a very difficult one for both of those teams. And so that's the Wednesday game here on Renda Digital TV. On Thursday, we are going to be bringing you, I believe it's just a video-only game between the Marion Center boys at River Valley. And then on Friday, we've got a doubleheader at River Valley. The Penns Manor teams both taking on the River Valley teams, the girls first, boys second. I believe that is the way that the schedule works out, girls first, boys second. Can't say that for absolute certainty, but I do know that we've got both of them, the doubleheader coming up on Friday from River Valley High School. There's also Indiana High basketball on Renda Digital TV this week. I know that we've got a Friday game between Shaler and Indiana. There probably are other Indiana High games. I just don't have that schedule in front of me. But all of that action here on Renda Digital TV. So we invite you to come along, join in for all of that action as the Stingers finally emerging from the locker room with 1:11 left before we get the second half underway. So they're going to come out of the locker room, probably not even take time to shoot the basketball around. Just get themselves back up to game speed. Coaches will call their players over, and we'll soon get this second half underway with the Stingers leading it by 20 to begin the third quarter. We'll see if there are any lineup changes for either of these teams. Grayson Silva saw a lot of action for Homer Center in that, or for Marion Center in that first half. And unfortunately for Homer Center, Joss Spence got into foul trouble early in the game, so she has not seen as much action as Coach Nick Moore probably would have liked for her to have had. So the Wildcats in this second half will send out their original five: Rado, Fabian, Marshall, Brendlinger, and Bentz. For the Stingers, it looks like their first five as well. Miller, the Ruddick girls, Kubica, and Natalie Black. Homer Center ball. We begin the third quarter with the Wildcats trailing by 20. Rado finds Brendlinger up top for Fabian. Launch the three, and it's good. So the Wildcats come out firing. Julia Fabian with the three-pointer. And it's 27-10. There's Avery Ruddick for Marion Center. Look on the back door for Macy Miller. Her driving scoop doesn't go, and Marshall the rebound for the Wildcats. Head up, she finds Rado with the outlet. To the right side, Brendlinger. Up top, Fabian just hit a three from there. Black steps out on her. Rado to the right. Back for Fabian at the top of the arc. She'll feed it to the corner. There's Rado's three. Doesn't go. Black the rebound for Marion Center. Marshall gets after her, and they swipe it away. Fabian to Rado. And Fabian again in the right corner, back out front. To the left side. Brendlinger up top for Fabian. Miller defends. Fabian finds Bentz, back to Rado. Across the top, she skims it. Down low for Marshall, and it's out of bounds. The turnover on Homer Center. So another glimmer of hope there for Homer Center on the three-pointer, and then the steal, but not able to convert that turnover. Olivia Ruddick comes up top for Natalie Black. Avery Ruddick to Macy Miller. Miller will cross it over and then come up top for Avery Ruddick. Their foot is on the line there, so that's a two. Doesn't go for her. The rebound for Brendlinger of Homer Center, and here come the Wildcats. Rado at the top of the arc gets the screen from Marshall, feeds Brendlinger in the right corner. Brendlinger picks up the dribble, finds Fabian. Fabian right down the side of the lane. Feeds it into the lane for Marshall, off the glass and in. So the Wildcats come out with 5 straight points to start this second half. And this will be a reach foul on Fabian. And that'll be 3 on Julia. She will have to be careful. Miller brings it in for Avery Ruddick. Left side for Kubica. Quick shot with that left hand. No. Bartlebaugh onto the floor for Homer Center. Gets after the rebound. Goes to the floor. I bet that's Olivia Ruddick. Yeah, it is. Possession arrow pointing to Marion Center. Miller will bring it in. Kubica. Cross court for Black. She goes low for Kubica, and this pass out of bounds as Brendlinger and Bartlebaugh got in there to get a hand on it, tip it out. Miller will bring it in again. Finds Black. Natalie slapped away from her, finds Avery Ruddick to the corner. Kubica outside for Avery again. As she swings it around, she's tied up by Fabian. Ball comes free, rolls out of bounds, remains with Homer Center. Stingers have the only points of this second half. We played about 3 minutes. Or I should say Wildcats have the only points. Here's Kubica to Avery Ruddick. Feeds it back for Macy Miller. Step back. That's a 2. It's short. Rado the rebound for Homer Center. coming out of there. She smiles and laughs as she went to her knees and kept her dribble alive, then takes it length of the floor. The lay-in doesn't go. Held ball. And it is Homer Center basketball. I do not believe they called that a held ball. I think they just said that the Stinger player was out of bounds. Fabian brings it in for Rado. And her pass tipped, but Fabian is there to tip it back and get it back. And then Miller will come around and steal it away. Here's Macy Miller. Stop it, pop it, won't go. Rebound Black, power move back up. That doesn't go. Black gets it again. And on her putback, she is fouled. Marshall's foul is her first. Black on the free throw line. Misses. She's now 2 for 5. And there she hits the second. That's the first point of the second half for Marion Center. It's 28-12, Stingers lead. Marshall sets the screen for Fabian. On her penetration, she's going to lose it out of bounds, and they're going to say it was off of a Stinger. Fabian to bring it in again. Bartlebaugh posting low. Good strong move by her. Gets the inbounds pass from Fabian and lays it in. Aisha Bartlebaugh's first points. 28-14. Avery Ruddick to the right side. Pull it back out. Now Miller in the lane. Goes low for Olivia Ruddick, and her put up is no good. Rebound Avery Ruddick. Tied up by Marshall. Possession arrow. Marion Center. 3:54, timeout on the floor. 28-14, Marion Center the lead. You are watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
It's the Black Friday year-end sales event at Luther Ford, the best time of the year to get into a new vehicle. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. That's right, 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, 0 payments for up to 90 days. Excludes taxes, title, and license fees. When it comes to America's best-selling brand, Ford, nobody beats Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or shop 24/7 at LutherFordHomerCity.com.
What's
back at the Homer Dome? 28-14. Marion Center the lead. Homer Center coming out with a little bit of life here in this third quarter. They have outscored Marion Center 7-1. Stinger ball. And Miller inbounds to Avery Ruddick. Olivia Ruddick cuts low, pass outside for Miller, and Rado steps in front of her and blocks her shot. Little jab step and step back from Macy Miller, but Rado wasn't fooled. Inbounds again to Avery Ruddick. Kubica runs some interference there. It goes low. Olivia Ruddick, 14-footer, no. Fabian the rebound for Homer Center, and here she comes. Julia to the right side. Loses the ball, but there to pick it up is Brenlinger. Rado to the corner for Bartlebaugh. Her pass is off a Marion Center leg. Inbounds for Julia Fabian. And she bounces it off the back of Olivia Ruddick, tries to get it back and lay it in, but it wouldn't work. Every coach tells your player to do that on the inbounds. If the player opposite you has her back turned, bounce it off her back and get it right back and lay it in. Didn't work that time. Now here's Taylor Rado. She'll come up top. Marshall across the top for Fabian. Sets the screen for her. Julia. The three. Off the glass and in. Her second three of the night. Sure, she called glass there. It's 28-17. All of a sudden, it's an 11-point game. Marion Center still scored only 1 point in this third quarter. This shot from Miller is a three that doesn't go. Marshall the rebound for Homer Center. Wildcats with a 10-1 advantage in the third quarter. Brenlinger to Rado on the baseline. She'll drive it through, find Bartlebaugh at the elbow, and that shot won't go. Olivia Ruddick rebounds for Marion Center. Here comes Macy Miller, head up, looking for a pass. Left side, she finds Kubica. 14-footers, good. Amelia Kubica with 8. The freshman, and it's 30-17 Marion Center. Brenlinger up top, Fabian alone. Can she shoot another three? Doesn't get it, but Marshall's there for the rebound off the glass and in. Becca Marshall has 4 in the quarter and in the game. 30-19. Marion Center's lead. Avery Ruddick. Drive it off the glass. She's going to go shoot 2. And looks like this foul will be on Madison Brenlinger. Her second. Avery Ruddick's second trip to the line. She's 0 for 2. Hits this one. Only the third point of the third quarter for Marion Center. And a second shot is coming. Bartlebaugh to the bench for Homer Center. She's given the Wildcats good solid minutes. Second shot by Ruddick is good. Bentz back in for Homer Center. 32-19 Stingers. Rado looking for options. Finds Brenlinger. Marshall's posting on the mid post. She'll get it in the low block and she'll be fouled from behind by Olivia Ruddick. Her first. 1:19 left in the quarter. Inbounds tipped away from Rado, but Taylor will get it back. Drive outside, then back in. Now come outside to Brenlinger and across the top Fabian. Rado comes right side. Bentz. The cutter is Fabian, and Miller came through and stole that away nicely before Fabian could get the shot up. Miller then will pop it. It doesn't go. Marshall rebounds for Homer Center. Inside a minute to go. Brenlinger to Rado up top. Marshall posting high again. Cross court is for Bentz. Up top Rado, right side Brenlinger. Here's Rado again. 32 seconds left in the quarter. Miller takes a stab at the ball, can't get it. Rado pick up the dribble, come left side for Bentz. Corner, Fabian. She'll drive that baseline and put the shot up. It's partially blocked by Silvis. Coming away with it. We have a foul on Homer Center. And I believe it is the 5th team foul. And so a trip to the free throw line for Marion Center's Macy Miller is going to shoot 2. She's 1 out of 2. The foul is the 3rd of the night on Madison Brenlinger. Miller's first free throw goes. One more. Got them both. 9 for her. 34-19, 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Fabian, drive the left side, feed it to the corner. 4 seconds. Rado gets it at the free throw line. And nice running move by Taylor Rado. Hits it, the horn sounds, and we are done with 3 quarters of ball. Rado with a beautiful little drive there at the end of 3. Marion Center still leading the score 34-21. You're watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Insurance agency apart from another. Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
This holiday season, Integrated Power Services, North America's leader in electric motor and generator repair, wants to thank their customers, partners, and dedicated team members. IPS is proud to keep industries running smoothly all year long, delivering reliable service and support. As the year comes to a close, IPS wishes everyone a joyous holiday season filled with peace, happiness, and time with loved ones. Here's to a successful and prosperous new year for all. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
We are set to go. Final 8 with Marion Center leading 34-21. The Stingers outscored in that third quarter 14-10 by Homer Center. Julia Fabian hit 2 3-pointers. She has 10 to lead the Wildcats. And Macy Miller with 9 leading Marion Center. Fabian brings it into Rado. Taylor defended by Miller, comes at her hard. Marshall back to Rado, and here's Fabian on the right side. Up top, Fabian will set the screen now for Rado. Then the feed is to Bentz. Marshall will get it, try to take Black on the low block. Gets the shot away. Black will rebound. Miller for Marion Center the other way. Avery Ruddick. The drive, the feed to the mid-post to Olivia Ruddick. She goes with the backhanded pass, and Miller's driving layup doesn't go. And I think Macy's is surprised that anybody that didn't go. And then it's out of bounds off Marion Center. Stingers leading by 13. Here's Brendlinger up top for Rado. Fabian. Double high post with Bentz and Marshall. Marshall now will set the screen on Silvis. That frees up the three-pointer for Brendlinger, and that's out of bounds. Played a minute of this fourth quarter. As good as that third quarter was for Homer Center, they still got ground to make up. Black finds Olivia Ruddick, her drive, and a scooper there. Beautiful shot by Olivia Ruddick for her 6th point of the night. 36-21. 6.5 to go. Rado spin around and penetrate, then toss to the corner for Fabian, and Miller takes it away from her. Here's the open drive, and Macy Miller blaze it in. In doing so, reaches double figures with 11. Homer Center and Marion Center have both turned down the turnovers here in the second half after turning it over 16 times in the first half, only twice for Homer Center in this second half. Rado and Fabian. Fabian will reset, get a double screen up high. The roll is for Marshall. Her shot won't go. Rebound comes away for Miller, who comes the other way for Marion Center. To the corner, Olivia Ruddick. 15-footer. Make that one more like a 17-footer, and it's good. Olivia Ruddick has 8. 40-21 Marion Center. Rado for Homer Center. To Fabian. Brendlinger. Rado to Fabian again. Baseline for Fabian, and then her pass is tipped away, but she gets it back, put the shot up, and she got fouled. She'll shoot too, but she came away sort of flexing that left knee. Looks like she's all right. Fourth foul on Silvas of Marion Center. Fabian's first free throw is no good. Homer Center's going to call timeout. 40-21, Marion Center the lead. You're watching it on Renda Digital TV.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
After the Homer Center timeout, free throws coming for Julia Fabian of Homer Center. They've been outscored 6-0 here in this fourth quarter. And if they're going to get back into this game, they're going to have to start a run right now. And Fabian hits the second of her 2 free throws. They trail by 18. Olivia Ruddick to Avery Ruddick, back to Olivia. Foot on the line, she puts this up, it is a 2. But 2 in a row now for Olivia Ruddick. She has 10. Here's Beer for Homer Center. Cutter is Fabian, the pass out of reach and taken away, and here comes Marion Center back the other way. Miller. Rado defends. Screen from Olivia Ruddick. Miller penetrates. The layup won't go. Rebound, Olivia Ruddick. Her turnaround, that won't go. And whistle and a foul on Black over the back. For Natalie, that is her third. Turning by 20, here come the Wildcats. Oh, a little crossover there. Nice job by Fabian, and then on her drive, Miller again steps in and uses those quick hands to get it away from her. Goes low for Black. She'll try the scoop underneath Marshall, get the foul, and Natalie Black on her way to the free throw line. Becca Marshall's second foul. Black hits her first free throw. Been to the free throw line now. This is her 4th trip. She's been 1 for 2 on the first 3. And we've got a whistle and the media timeout. There you go. They forgot all about that. 43-22. Marion Center the lead. You are watching Heritage Conference girls basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with Milk, a natural sports drink. Drink Milk, stay strong and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
I got one for you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what's black, white, and dented all over?
I give up.
The company truck? Yeah, it's bad.
But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim and can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you, that's simple human sense.
Get your instant quote today at wallbackinsurance.com or call us at 724-479-9378. More choices, more savings, more reasons to choose Wallback.
Bad hair.
A second free throw coming for Marion Center's Natalie Black, with the Stingers leading 43-22, 3:54 to go. Our presenting sponsor tonight here on Renda Digital TV, IRMC, better health, better life. Black hit her first free throw. She has 4 points on the night, all of them from the line. And 1 out of 2 on all 4 trips. She misses this one. Here's Rado for Homer Center. Tries to take it with Miller in her hip pocket all the way up the floor. Does not get the foul call that Nick Moore wanted there. Shot doesn't go. And Marion Center comes back the other way. Tipped through to Avery Ruddick out front. It comes to Macy Miller. That is a 3. First 3 of the night for Marion Center belongs to Macy Miller. She has 12. Actually has 15. And here's the drive from Rado, and that shot is blocked but fouled. Well, I do the math here, and Macy actually has 14. Rado shooting 2, hits her first. And the foul was the second on Miller of Marion Center. And the second one goes as well. 7 on the night for Taylor Rado. Miller out ahead. She finds Kubiko for the lay-in. So Homer Center taking some defensive chances, trying to get the ball away. And you'll get a long pass, the stretch pass, if you will. 48-24, Stingers lead it with 2:52 left. Fabian, drive the left side, tripped up. And they're going to say she's out of bounds, as she is, but Homer Center was hoping for a foul call there. They say it's an inadvertent trip. And a Homer Center turnover. 5th of the half, 21st of the game. But 16 of their 21 turnovers came in the first half of this game. Avery Ruddick will pick up her dribble. And then she's tied up by Becca Marshall. And the possession arrow points to Homer Center. Bartlebaugh out. Bentz in for the Wildcats. Marion Center with the inbounds pass to Olivia Ruddick. I think I said Homer Center before. It's Marion Center ball. There's Olivia Ruddick through for Black. And she can't get it down, but Silvas is there for the rebound. The putback won't go down. Olivia Ruddick, another chance. That one won't fall either. And then it's out of bounds off Homer Center. Remains with Marion Center. 2:14 left in the fourth. 48-24 Stingers. Tomorrow night, Homer Center boys at Marion Center. We've got that here on Renda Digital TV. Again, presenting sponsor, IRMC. Here's Macy Miller. Works at the top of the arc, gets the screen from Silvas. Good switch off there for Brenlinger, and then the pass to Silvas. Outside for Avery Ruddick, 1:50 left. Ruddick, Black, 12 foot, no. And Rebound for Fabian of Homer Center. Bentz took a shot to the face there, and that didn't feel good at all. She's tough. She's still in there. Taylor Rado looks for options. Drive it to the right side. Cut off by Black. Up top for Brenlinger. Across for Fabian. Fabian, step back. Long three. Won't go. But there is Brenlinger. Gets it back to Bentz for two. Well, there you go. Joss Bentz took a shot to the face. She gets rewarded by fate. She gets a two-pointer there. Timeout called, 48-26. Stingers lead it. You're watching it on Renda Digital TV.
A wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Robindale and its affiliate.
After the timeout, Marion Center basketball. And for the Stingers, first appearance of the night for Ainsley Hauser. Ainsley is going to bring the basketball in. Diane Miller is out there as well. Ball's going to be knocked away from her, and a Marion Center turnover. Sam Case out there for Marion Center. And Cortland Treese. Inside it comes from Marshall. She'll turn it around and lay it in. Reagan Mantini out there for Marion Center too. In the backcourt. Stingers look for some space and can't find it. Double team here. Fabian will steal it away. And then the foul call. Homer Center will empty the bench. Mia Slater. Isabel Rowland. Kylie Beer is back out there. Bentz remains on the floor. Now she'll come off. Replaced by Lydia Kovac. And Taisha Bartlebois is back on. So we're going to have a JV finish to this one. 45 seconds left. Here's Kylie Beer. Up top, she'll find Rowland. And the foul call will be on Marion Center's Mantini. Some more substitutions coming after this first free throw by Wildcats' Isabel Rowland. And the first one won't go. For Homer Center, Kira Jakosh and Frankie Ewer. For Marion Center, Elise Burns. Second shot, that won't go either. Rebound for Marion Center. The foul will be on Mia Slater of the Wildcats. 36 seconds left. Stinger basketball. Mantini. She had the backdoor cutter but couldn't find her. Now here's Sam Case. She'll feed it. The two is in and out for Marion Center. The rebound and the putback, that won't go, and Homer Center will come up with it. Here comes Rowland with 13 seconds to go. Feed into the lane, off the leg, and then she gets it back. 2 seconds, one, and this shot won't go. And the horn will sound, and we have a final score. Marion Center defeating Homer Center by a final of 48-28. And it's time for our post-game show here on Renda Digital TV. It is brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. The Stingers lead it, win it, 48-28. You're watching it on Renda Digital TV.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
It's the Black Friday year-end sales event at Luther Ford, the best time of the year to get into a new vehicle. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. That's right, 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, 0 payments for up to 90 days. Excludes taxes, title, and license fees. When it comes to America's best-selling brand, Ford, nobody beats Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or shop 24/7 at LutherFordHomerCity.com.
Our post-game brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. Our final score tonight, Marion Center defeating Homer Center by a score of 48-28. The Stingers now 7-1 and 6-1 in the Heritage Conference. Homer Center falls to 2-8, and they are 2-4 within the Heritage Conference. Here is your scoring from the game. Marion Center outscoring Homer Center 13-4. At the end of one quarter. At the half, the Stingers were leading at 27-13. Good third quarter for Homer Center as they outscored Marion Center 14-10 in that third. At the end of three, it was Marion Center leading 34-21. Then the Stingers put it back together in that fourth quarter and end up winning it 48-28. Individual numbers in the game. Leading scorer for the ball game was Macy Miller of the Stingers, I should say, with 14 points. Other Marion Center scoring, Olivia Ruddick with 10, Amelia Kubica with 10 as well. Avery Ruddick for the Stingers with 6, 4 apiece for Natalie Black and for Grayson Silvas for Marion Center. Their total of 48 points. Turnovers for Marion Center, they had 10, 7 in the first half and 3 in the second half. For Homer Center, leading scorer in the game, the only girl in double figures, was Julia Fabian with 11 points. She had 2 3-pointers in that third quarter. Also for Homer Center, 7 for Taylor Rado tonight and 6 for Becca Marshall. 2 apiece for Joss Bentz and for Taisha Bartlebaugh for the total of 28 for Homer Center. 3-pointers in the game. Homer Center had 2, both from Julia Fabian in the third quarter. Marion Center had 1 that came in the fourth quarter from Macy Miller. And the free throw shooting in the game, Homer Center 4 for 9, and Marion Center was 11 out of 18. 48-28 Marion Center the win. Our First Commonwealth Bank postgame continues. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. You're watching Heritage Conference girls basketball on Renda Digital TV.
IRMC at Chestnut Ridge is your keystone to your family's healthy life. 3D mammography, dermatology, pediatrics, physical and occupational therapy, sports medicine, and many more vital life services. And of course, Urgicare. 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge, next to the Chestnut Ridge Golf Resort. Get in, get out, get better.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Season's greetings. It's Garrett Greek, your local S&T mortgage banker. The holidays are meant to be shared with friends and loved ones. I'm here to help get you into a home that's perfect for welcoming guests around the fireplace. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
Back at the Homer Dome, our post game presented by First Commonwealth Bank, our presenting sponsor of Renda Digital TV tonight, the Indiana Regional Medical Center. Better health, better life. Want to tell you what the schedule looks like for the rest of these of this week, at least, as we continue to progress on the road to the KCAC. Tomorrow night, we're at Marion Center for a Heritage Conference boys matchup. Same 2 schools, Homer Center and Marion Center. And then on Wednesday, we're back at Marion Center for a girls matchup. River Valley taking on the Marion Center Stingers, and that'll be an interesting game from the standpoint, a number of different items of interest with that one. But most of all from the fact that Marion Center and River Valley have already played once, so it's the turnaround of the season already. And Marion Center won that one by 5. We'll see what River Valley has for the Stingers the second time around, because that was a close game that first time. We could expect that it will be close again. On Thursday, Marion Center is at River Valley in boys action. I don't believe that will be audio. That'll be video only here on Renda Digital TV. But on Friday, we're at River Valley for a doubleheader. The Penns Manor teams visiting the River Valley teams. And there is some Indiana basketball on Renda Digital TV this week as well. I know they've got a game Friday. There may be games between now and then. I don't have that portion of the schedule written down. But a lot of basketball this week on Renda Digital TV. Here tonight, Marion Center came out and jumped on Homer Center. The Wildcats got the first 2 points of the game, and then the Stingers scored the next 11. And the Marion Center Stingers at the end of one quarter led it 13-4. Homer Center couldn't make a run at them in that second quarter. At the half, it was Homer Center having scored only 3 more points, so they were trailing 27-7. They did come out in the third quarter and made a bit of a run. They got it down to 11 points, but Marion Center then was able to retake control of the game, and they ended with the third quarter, Marion Center leading at 34-21. The final then 48-28 for the Stingers. Players in double figures tonight. 1 for Homer Center. That was Julia Fabian. She had 2 threes, and her total was 11 points. And for Marion Center, 3 girls in double figures. Macy Miller with 14. 10 apiece for Olivia Ruddick and Amelia Kubica. 48-28 is the final here on Renda Digital TV. We're back to wrap up this broadcast in just a moment. Our postgame brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first, member FDIC. You're watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
Our post-game here on Renda Digital TV brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first, member FDIC. The final score tonight, Marion Center 48, Homer Center 28. The Stingers now 7-1 on the season, 6-1 in the Heritage Conference. Homer Center falls to 2-8 and 2-4 in the Heritage Conference. Back on the air tomorrow night, boys action in the Heritage Conference. Homer Center visiting Marion Center. And we want to thank you for joining us tonight. We want to thank our presenting sponsor, IRMC, Better Health, Better Life, and our postgame sponsor, First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. See you tomorrow night as Renda Digital TV continues on the road to the KCAC in the Heritage Conference. Have a great night.